I've just been thinking, a lot of people in this world, they want to act like they're better than others. Sometimes they want to say, well, look at me. I can do this thing that you can't do, or I know this knowledge that you don't know. And they're like, look at me. I bet you didn't know that, or I bet you can't do this. And there's so many people that make others feel like they're less than them. But you know what? None of us are any better or worse than each other. We're all equal value. In fact, none of us are even any better than we or worse than we were when we were born, when we came from the mother's womb. We're we're this we're all of equal value. I mean, what did we do to make us grow up? We couldn't have grown ourselves up by ourselves. Even if we could have, I mean, did we cause ourselves to be created? Did we cause ourselves to exist? Heck no. Two parents had to be involved. One man and one woman for us, for us to be brought into existence. But without them being created, without the first man and woman being created, none of us wouldn't have been able to even eat or sleep or move. Or move. None of us are better than the others. I'm not better than one single human being that's on the face of this earth, and I don't give a crap what they've done. I don't care how young they are. I don't care if they're even someone who never plans on getting up. Even if I'm not better, I have no more value than a single one of them. I'm holding the phone at the wrong angle. We're all human beings, and we're all created by the same creator. We all make mistakes. We've all screwed up. No matter how rich a person is, I was getting tired. Or no matter how poor a person is, no matter how young or old they are, none of us are better than each other, because none of us got us to where we are. Even if we could have been created by ourselves, we didn't feed ourselves when we were infants. We couldn't even move. It always took someone higher than us to cause us to grow and to get to the strength where we could eat ourselves. Where we could eat by ourselves without any help. It always took someone to teach us, to get us to where we could get in motion ourselves. Every human being on the face of the earth has had that. Even if they're well accomplished, they couldn't have gotten there if it wasn't for some parents or some parent figure in their life. And no matter how poor we are, we can all receive help from the one who created us. And we've all sinned too. No matter what we've done, we've all messed up. We've all lied. We've all stolen. Any of us who've looked at a woman to lust after her, we've committed adultery in our heart. If we're married, at least, then we have committed adultery in our heart. Heck, perhaps even if we're not married. Yeah, even if we're not married, we've committed adultery in our heart if we've looked at a woman to lust after her, because she doesn't belong to us. She doesn't belong to us until we're married to her. And any of us who've hated someone for no reason, we've murdered. We're a murderer in the heart. And if we've ever used, if we've ever said, if we've ever used his name in vain, we've blasphemed. We've sinned. And every sin must be paid for, but because we could not pay for it, none of us can pay for it. It's a big towering tsunami that's coming for us, and there's no way we can overcome it. There was one who paid for all of our sin and took every drop of that right before it got to us. Caused the ground to open up and swallow every bit of it. And I mean, Jesus, the Son of God, he's the one who we should be praising, not people for their wealth. He died on the cross being the Son of God, and he drank the cup of God's wrath, and he is God. God came to this earth and died for our sin. Sin had to be paid for, but he didn't want us to be the ones paying for it, so he paid for it himself. My arms are getting tired. And then he rose from the grave so that we could be saved. And all we have to do is believe in him. And if any of us who believe in him, who trust in him, that he will change us, because we can't change ourselves, then he'll save us and he'll change us and he'll transform us. It's only him that can do that. We just got to be willing and believe. We got to believe it, and that it will happen. That's all. Trust him on